Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today's pattern is Kadanes algorithm. We'll be discussing why is it important and when to use, how to use everything in this video. So suppose I have given you an array and you have to find the maximum sum subarray. So what you will do? So your first approach will be brute force, and then you will be finding all the subarrays and get the answer. But then I said that it will be taking big O of n square time. I want a solution in big O of n time. Then you said that you will be using sliding window and do it in big O of n. And but I said you that there can be negative elements, and as you know, sliding window fails in the case of negative elements. So you asked me like how we'll do it. So for this, cadence algorithm is there. So basically, cadence algorithm is a greedy version of sliding window. So and why sliding window fails in the case of negative numbers. So in sliding window we used to do two operations: expansion on the window and shrinking of the window. But in case of negative numbers, we are unable to decide when we have to expand and when we have to shrink. So due to this, we can't use a sliding window concept. So like next we will be discussing how cadence handles this problem of sliding window. So as I already told that cadence is a greedy version of sliding window. So if the window sum becomes negative, so then if the window sum becomes negative, then we are sure that it will be affecting our future sum. So it is good for us to drop the window and start a new window. So if I give you an analogy, so suppose you are in a bad relationship, and instead of going into it, uh, it will be affecting your future life. So instead of going into it, you should drop that relation. So it's also is also similar to that. So instead of keeping that negative sum ahead, what we will do is we will drop the window and start a fresh new window. So and also in cadence, instead of expand and shrinking the window, we have two things: either we expand or we restart. So suppose if sum is less than 0, window sum is less than 0, then we will be starting a new refresh window. Else we will be keeping expanding, and then we will be seeing an example. So here we are given an array minus 2 1 minus 3 4 minus 1 2 1. So and we are asked to find a maximum sum subarray. So at every point our current sum will be these two formulas. Our current sum will be either maximum of the number present at that index, or previous sum plus the number. We'll be taking the maximum of 2 to update our current sum, and our maximum sum is maximum of previous maximum sum and the current sum. So if we'll see at index 0, we have minus 2, so our current sum will be also be minus 2, and maximum sum is also minus 2. Then we have moved to next point. So at index 1 our element is 1, so current sum is maximum of that number, that is 1, comma um, current sum. Earlier our current sum was minus 2, so minus 2 plus 1. So here the maximum is maximum of 1 and minus 1 is 1. So we will be updating our maximum also according to it. Then we move to the next point. So at next point our current element is minus 3. So maximum of minus 3 comma minus 3 plus 1, that's minus 2. But earlier our max sum was 1, so 1 was greater than minus 2, so our max sum won't be updating here. Then we move to next element, and also like here our sum is less than 0, so we'll be starting a new window from index 3. So at index 3 we have element 4, so max of 4 comma 4 minus previous sum, that is 2. So max of 4 comma 2 is 4. So current max is 4, so we'll be updating our max sum. Then we move to the next point. Here it is minus 1, so max of minus 1 comma 4 minus 1, that is 3, so max is 3. And our previous max sum was 4 and current sum is 3, so the maximum is 4. Then we move to the next point. Here we have 4, so max of 2 comma current sum was 3, and plus current number is 2, so 5. So max is 5, and this way we will be doing for the whole array, and at the end we will get our max sum as 6, which is this array 4 minus 1 2 and 1. This is giving us our maximum sum subarray, and the maximum sum is 6, and we can see the time complexity is big of n as we are going to each element and once only. Let's see the code. So initially we are defined our current sum and base sum, and then iterate to the whole array, and then we are updating our current sum as maximum of current number comma previous current sum plus uh, current number. So whichever maximum is that out of these two, we'll be taking that and also updating our base sum. And if you understand the above problem, or like above logic, how cadence work is algorithm is working, then make sure to try these three problems. It will be helping you to understand it deeply, and how you have to modify cadence algorithm as per your requirements. So make sure to practice these three problems, and also please make sure to like and subscribe the channel. Thank you. That's it.